when I first met her when she was just this young princess trapped in a tower. And I watch how she's grown over the last 4 films and how much responsibility she's taken on, what a wonderful mother she's become, what a wonderful partner she's become, a daughter, how she's just sort of grown as this person and as an ogre and accepting herself for who she is and embracing that and bringing the people that she loves into her life and dedicating herself. And it's just been really not just you know, a pleasure but an honor to be able to represent her. With Fiona, she's sort of always been sort of the anchor of all the films. You know, she's always sort of been sort of held and been the sort of grounding force of all the stories, because Shrek is the one that's sort of really learning the lessons throughout the Shreks, you know, and Fiona kind of has always been his steady rock, and also for the other characters, she's sort of always just anchored everyone. Fiona's not really sort of the humorous part of the story usually. Like she's more of like the grounding force, and everybody around her is kind of like swirling around, and she's always kind of holding them all down. So I think that with Mike and Eddie, those guys get to do, you know, they get to have a lot of fun with the ad-libbing and the jokes of it all. And Fiona is a little bit more on point and telling the story. I have the best time doing these films. I'm so sad that it's the last one. This time we open up with them full-blown in the middle of family life, and 3 babies is a lot of work. It's a lot of diapers, it's a lot of gas, it's a lot of bottles, and in this case, a lot of eyeballs and slugs. So what I loved about Fiona as a warrior is I love her strut. She has a strut. She walks out and she is strutting it. She's like, I am bad. I am bad, do not mess with me. She has this long flowing hair, you know, and she's got all her, you know, her cleavage is there, and her little skirt and her armbands, and she's really fierce. What I love about it is that she's still feminine. She's not this really rugged warrior. She just sort of embodies a capable woman, you know. Antonio is fantastic, and it's a lot of fun. Puss is always going to be one of those great characters, no matter if he's, you know, his belly hangs over his belt line a little bit, or his boot line. Come in here and this is our job. We get to come in here and act like fools and say the most ridiculous things and make the most ridiculous noises and, you know, and laugh and share and create something with one another that we're proud of. There's nothing missing in this movie, you know, there's just nothing missing. It's all, everything you want it to be. It's a wonderful story. There's a moral to it. There's humor beyond. It's in 3D, so it's really crazy, funny humor that's coming at you, and it's a lot of fun. It's just special to be a part of it, but to also to sort of know that as a group of performers that we were able to provide something to such a legacy, you know, of films. This film's legacy, you know, this Shrek and Donkey and Fiona and Puss, what they've accomplished, what they've given the audiences, what they're known for, what they'll be remembered for. You know, it's really, I think it's something that we're all proud of. We're really, you know, full of pride when you think of being a part of this. There's always just been that sort of, I think, agreement between the audience and the films themselves and the stories and the characters that, you know, that they were just going to be honest with them. And also the nostalgia of the fairy tales that we all grew up on, and continue to take those fairy tales and sort of turn them on their heads.